Hey everybody, it's JDarK here, and I'd like to talk about E3. Um, I enjoy talking about E3, I enjoy speculating, I enjoy the rumors leading up to E3, I enjoy watching all the new trailers, and I enjoy seeing people's reactions to what's being shown. Um, so I've got a number of E3 videos in the works, but I'd like to start with something simple. I'd like to start with not my predictions, not even what I think we'll be seeing, but simply what I would like to see at E3 2017. So without further ado, let's get into this. I'm just gonna put my cheat sheet up here so I can. Right, I'm gonna start off with one that I don't know about very well, but I would love to see. I love the Saints Row games. 4 is my favorite, and there's been a lot of talk after 4 that there's really nothing, that they can do to top that, right? I don't think that's true. I think there's lots of stuff they could do to top what they did with Saints Row 4, and that a Saints Row 5 could actually be really amazing. I've always favored the Saints Row series over the Grand Theft Auto series, so a Saints Row 5 would definitely be a really good news to hear at E3 this year. Now, there's some other things that I want to see. I'm going to just stick to PlayStation for just a minute. As you know, last year, the new Ratchet and Clank was released, and a lot of people had a lot of mixed feelings about it. I personally loved it, though I thought it was too short. But I also felt like the ending was left open to sequels, right? They left it kind of open, so I would love to see a new Ratchet and Clank game, whether it's a sequel to the remaster, right? Or if it's goes back to the future series, or what. I don't care. I want more Ratchet and Clank. Last year when the new one came out, I made myself play every other game in the series, and I loved it. I loved every second of it. I was addicted to those games, and I loved them, and I want more. So, a new Ratchet and Clank would be amazing. While we're on PlayStation, I know there might be some people who disagree with me here, but I would love to see a new Infamous game. Not necessarily Infamous 3, as I don't think doing a third game about Cole McGrath would be a good idea, especially since, spoiler alert, he dies at one of the Infamous 2 endings, and in the other ending, the rest of the human race dies, so you can't really take that story forward with him, but there is stuff they could do, including just doing a whole new thing. I feel like Infamous Second Son was fun. It wasn't great. It was not nearly as good as the first two, but it was good. There was more. I want more from that universe. I want more of that style of gameplay, and I would love to see a moral choice system that integrates more of a grey area, rather than just a binary good and evil false dichotomy, right? But there's good, it's kind of good, neutral, bad, super evil, that sort of thing. That's what I'd love to see. And if we're not gonna get that, could we at least, please, since Sony seems to love doing all the remasters, can we at least get the first two Infamous games remastered? Because that would be bloody brilliant. I'd love to play them in HD on the PS4. So yeah, let's let's hope, right, that they, fingers crossed, there we go. My mind's all over the place right now. Ooh, whatever. Let's hope, fingers crossed, that that at least becomes a thing. Um, Now, while I'm talking about remasters, I'm just gonna say it. Oblivion is one of my favorite games, always will be one of my favorite games of all time. I even, uh, I even would say that it's in some ways better than Skyrim, okay? And I love Oblivion, okay? Look at this. Look at this. I love Oblivion, okay? I have to have all the special editions, okay? I want this special edition on PS3 also, okay? I have the regular, I have the Game of the Year, I love fucking Oblivion, and I can restart that game and play it over and over and over, where, I can kind of do that with Skyrim, but it's starting to get stale, whereas with, Oblivion, I feel like I really don't mind starting it over multiple times. I'm on maybe my 5th Skyrim playthrough, and I'm just like, eh. But I'm starting, I think, my 7th Oblivion playthrough, and I'm still having fun with it. So, yeah, I'd love to see that remastered. I don't think it'll happen, right? Let's get this straight. This is a wish list. This is not necessarily what I think will happen. In fact, I doubt this will happen, but I kind of hope, right? Anyway, the next thing. I personally was very disappointed about Silent Hills being cancelled. I know that game's not gonna happen. It's sad. I would like to see something new with the Silent Hills series. Maybe, please. Maybe Hideo Kojima could get the fucking burnt rubber out of his anus and I don't know. Whatever. I'm not here to talk about game developer politics. Right, so yeah, Silent Hill. You know, come on. Far Cry 5. I know that game's already been announced. I'd love to see more of it. I'd love to see where exactly they're going to go with that. I'd love to see how big the world will be in the new game, and I want to see some new features. I want to see more of the I want to see some of the main villain. Hopefully he sticks around a bit longer in this game. Who knows? Another thing I'd like to see is a new Star Wars game. Hang on. That does not have Battlefront or Lego in the title. Okay? I want fucking LucasArts or Disney or whoever the fuck is making Star Wars games, I want them to fucking try something new, or at least go and try something different, because Star Wars Battlefront was just, in my opinion, right, it felt like a Call of Duty clone with Skyrim sprites slapped on it, which I know that's not entirely true, but that's how it made me feel. And I would love to see something just different, something new that hasn't been done a million times. I'd also love to see more information, obviously, on Kingdom Hearts 3. I love Kingdom Hearts. I want to see more information on Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 13. 12. The remakes of both of those. I really want more info. I want gameplay trailers, not just cutscene trailers, you know? And finally, I know this probably isn't gonna happen. I want to see more information on Elder Scrolls 6, and I want to see a possible release date on Elder Scrolls 6 that is sooner than 2020. Maybe, please, come on. I need my Elder Scrolls fix, okay? I'm getting sick of the Elder Scrolls Online updates and DLCs, because, yeah, they're fine, but it's not the same, okay? It's not the same as fucking Skyrim and Oblivion. It's just not, and there needs to be a new one. Why is there not a new one yet? Skyrim came out in 2011. Fuck. Come on, Bethesda. Anyway, while we're on Bethesda, I'd love to see, Fallout 5, which definitely won't happen. But this is just, my wish list. Bunch of wishful thinking on my part. I don't think any of it'll happen. And as you notice, I've been conspicuously silent about Nintendo in this video because I do not want to raise my blood pressure at this very moment. So I'm not going to talk about Nintendo right now. Nintendo will have its own videos, okay? Me and Nintendo have sort of a love-hate relationship going on right now, and yeah, so I'm not going to mention it. I will soon enough. Anyway, I'd love to see what you would like to see from E3 2017. If you've got your own video with your own wish list, then, send me that. If you want to just let me know in the comments, do that. Be sure to like, subscribe, and piss off. Oh, and share.